This is the MyTWorks Opti-Glide system. It is the first calibration-free camera chart system available today in the world. It has numerous industry-first features. It can be moved manually, and the accuracy is up to 5,000 of an inch, 2 decimal places. But it can also be moved via the motor, where you enter your value, push the green button, and the chart moves by itself. And you notice another very unique feature that doesn't need to be engaged or disengaged, simply needed to be activated with what we call our crank system, where you can now move the chart with our crank right next to the camera. So the operator does not need to walk back and forth between the camera and the chart every time he wants to adjust the camera distance to the chart. One of the great features here is that not only you have the ability to move the chart manually, but you can move it via the crank system, or the motor, and you never have to engage or disengage any mechanism. Also, talking about the calibration free, you notice here you have this laser system which allows you to calibrate your camera via the film plane here by just simply pushing the button, and you line up the laser to the film plane. You never need to calibrate the system, which by the way also has a manual calibration option. The system also allows you to mount more than one chart system on a single lane, and both can be independently controlled. As you can see here, I am actually moving one chart manually, but I can have another chart on the system. And those two charts can be controlled independently, or they can actually be stacked together and moved together. Both charts can also be controlled with the crank system as well as the motor system. And in this design, you can have two camera crews checking out cameras on opposite end of the chart system. Notice as well here we have numerous mounting options for the light, where you have a junior stand type mount, or a 3/8 or a 1/4-20. It is also where you can mount the monitor, which can be mounted here or anywhere around the Opti-Glide. You also have the ability to adjust this bridge back and forth depending on how far or close you want the light to be from the chart. Another feature is the ability to adjust the chart in height via this lead screw system, and when you adjust it back and forth, you notice that you don't need to activate or deactivate a brake. When you move it, it stays exactly where you left it. There's numerous other features on the system that make it very easy to use. The whole idea of the system here was to make it as quick and as easy as possible for the operator to actually use the chart system. Again, it was very important for us to let the operator near the camera without having to move back and forth between the chart and the operator.